Do you and Dixie talk about the future? Like, is she you're smiling. That's really cute.
No, I have an idea of where that's going.
Is she your forever person?
I could definitely see myself marrying Dixie, and like that's the goal, right? Like I don't want to be with someone if the intention is not to date, or it's not marry him, you know.
That's so cute.
I think she's my forever person, so.
2021 is going to be a big year for you because you have this new show coming out called Noah Beck Tries Things. First of all, how did this show come about?
Yeah, so Awesomeness TV and I collaborated on this whole thing. I wanted to make it very like a fun thing rather than just like super scripted, you know? So I got a group of really cool people that I'm really good friends with, and basically just put the cameras in front of us, did what they're really good at, and just kind of had fun. And I'm really excited. And it comes out January 22nd, 7 a.m. Pacific time.
What is the craziest thing that you got to try for the show?
I did makeup with James Charles, but like I've done that. And like James is one of my best friends, right? Kenzie Ziegler actually taught me how, or was associated with a coach who taught us how to salsa. So yeah, we did some dancing, so that was really fun. So you'll be seeing
How
that.
Are your salsa moves?
I guess you'll have to see. I mean, I thought I caught on pretty quick, but I mean that's all up for you guys to debate, I guess. Larry taught me how to rap.
Oh, are you a better salsa dancer or rapper?
Honestly, I think salsa dancer. I'm not. Even though I love rap music, I love like just freestyling. Just like I mean, I thought I was like okay at it, but then like Larry is like he's very quick.
What did Dixie teach you?
So you would think she'd be teaching me how to like sing and stuff like that because she's an amazing artist, but we tried to mix it up, and we thought it'd be a cute idea if she just overall just rated my boyfriend ability and like my boyfriend material. And so that episode, I don't want to spoil too much about it, but we went on a really cute date and we did some cool things. And at the end, she graded how good of a boyfriend I was. So
how good of a boyfriend are you, do you think?
I'd give myself an A+. I think I try to do everything. I just want her to be happy, you know? I try to do everything to make her happy. And I put her first, even sometimes when I shouldn't put her first. Like when there's like work going on, I kind of like, hold on, like, let me do this. And then I just go straight back to her. And so, I love her. So
that's what love does to you, right?
Exactly.
When fans watch this series, what do you want them to kind of take away or to learn about you and your personality aside from what we see on TikTok and social media?
I want them to see how, like, just how much I actually like genuinely get along with these people that were on my show. And so, because I mean, you'll be able to figure it out, but it was unscripted. It was literally just, so everything's genuine. Everything's like real conversation. And so, I mean, I guess you'll just be able to see how fun it was just hanging out with friends in front of a camera. So
yeah, you seem so excited just talking about it.
I'm so excited. Like I can't wait. And I really hope people love it as much as I love filming it.
You talked about Dixie a little bit. I'm just curious, did you always have a crush on her before you actually got together?
You know what's so funny? I would say March of 2020. I made I actually posted it because it came up on my Snapchat memories, and it was like a filter where it was like what TikToker has a crush on you. And like I was in my dorm room just laying down, like college soccer player, just in my bed, just kind of going through it, and it landed on Dixie, and I was like,
no way.
I kind of gave a face like, I always thought she was obviously very beautiful, and like when I first joined, I think the first person I followed was Charlie, because like it has to be like the first follow, right? So when I first downloaded TikTok, I followed Charlie, and then there was this one video where like she introduced Dixie as like her sister, and I realized that Dixie was more like it was crazy because she was very beautiful, but I just never thought I would have a chance. Like I was like, I'm here in Portland, like in a dorm room. She's in LA, like doing crazy stuff. So I was like, I'm not gonna even like stress about it. But then I did that TikToker thing, and then it came up, and I posted on TikTok, and people were like, this is insane. Like this is manifestation. Like you really spoke it into existence. And I'm like, I really did. But so yeah, no, she was definitely a TikTok crush of mine. So
that's so funny. You did mention, I mean, before you sort of blew up on TikTok in your own right, I mean, you had a college scholarship. Do you ever want to go back to college?
Yeah, which is crazy. So I was living the dorm life. I had a full ride scholarship to the University of Portland for soccer, D1. So like, it's all I knew growing up was soccer. All I wanted to be was a professional soccer player. I even asked my parents, like when I was 3 years old, I was playing soccer, like, and I like to think I was on the right track. I had trials set up in Europe, in like a few different countries this summer, like the past summer, but COVID hit and I wasn't able to travel. So that kind of was a bummer, but also like, I mean, everything happens for a reason, I guess. I mean, it was the hardest decision I've ever had to make, stop playing soccer. But I mean, it seems like everything's working out right now. So I'm kind of just rolling with it, and I don't regret anything. I'm very happy with what I'm doing now and the people I'm surrounded with. But could I see myself going back to college? Probably not, just because schooling wasn't like, I didn't go to, this sounds bad, but I didn't go to college for school, right? Like I went to college for soccer. I wanted to do like 1 or 2 years and then get out as soon as I could.
Totally.
And just start my professional career. Like that was the goal. But yes, and especially because I've gotten paid as an NCAA athlete, you aren't allowed to get paid, like by the likeliness of your name. So I would not be able to go back and play soccer.
Oh, that's crazy. Like you just can't play professionally now?
No, I could go and play professionally.
Oh, okay.
If I like really, really wanted to and like trained, obviously, and like I'd shake some of the rust off, I could go back to play. I could go pro, but I couldn't go play college. I couldn't go back to college because of the NCAA rules.
Are we going to see you appear on Charlie and Dixie's reality show?
Possibly. That's kind of in discussion right now.
Okay.
I think you may or may not see me. We'll keep it at that.
Okay. It's kind of crazy though. You guys are all getting your own shows. Do you guys ever just like sit around and talk about like, whoa, this life is pretty freaking amazing?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like people don't realize like we're just we're kids, and like I'm still 19 years old. Like I'm just a kid trying to figure things out, and like I've been blessed with amazing opportunities, and it's like, yeah, you kind of need that time to like think back, like what is happening, and like obviously I'm super grateful for everything. But at the end of the day, we are just kids. And so people always just like flood our comment sections with like, oh, you don't deserve this. Like you didn't work for this. And it's like,
what?
Like it gets frustrating. And like, that's why I don't really look at them anymore. And I'm kind of numb to it, where it's like, I'm just going to do what makes me happy. Cause at the end of the day, like life's too short to just like worry about other people and like what they think.
It is crazy because I mean, I've talked to Charlie about this too. Like the amount of bullying that I think I talked to Vani about this too. It's like there's a lot of haters and there's a lot of people who sit behind their computers and they say whatever they want to say. And I mean, how do you sort of ignore all of that? And like you have a message to those people, I guess. I
mean, really, just no matter what I say, people are always gonna have something to say. I don't take any of it personally because they don't know me personally. So that's why I just don't take it like that, because I like to think if you were to get to know me personally, like if any of these people saying these rude things about me and others, like if they were to get to know us personally, they would realize that we're just kids and that we're, I mean, quite enjoyable people to be around, I like to believe. And like I like to surround myself with people that I enjoy being around as well. So I'd like to think that all my friends are good, like kind-hearted people. And so, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I don't know. There's not much to say to those kind of people. I just feel bad, like, that they're taking the time out of their day to write that stuff. But it is what it is.
Do you and Dixie talk about the future? Like, is she you're smiling. That's really cute.
No, I have an idea of where that's going.
Is she your forever person? Are you too young to even think that way? Things seem very serious is all.
Yeah. And like obviously a lot of that's the internet, like
Sure.
just taking it so quickly. We've only been dating for, I mean, it hasn't even been 4 months, and 4 months is coming up, but it's
Seems so much longer.
it seems so much longer, right? And like your fans start to build like this like connection with you guys, and like, oh, like we love them together. But yeah, no, I could definitely see myself marrying Dixie, and like that's the goal, right? Like I mean, I say this at this age, like you want to date to marry, but we're also 19, where we are still young. But I mean, I don't know. That's just how I am. Like I don't want to be with someone. I don't want to like waste my time. Like I don't want to be with someone if the intention is not to date, or it's not marry him, you know?
That's so cute.
But yeah, I think she's my forever person. So